What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another solo Leveling Arise video. All right, guys, let's go back into the rabbit hole, deep into this one. So I told you guys yesterday, I'm recording this 11 p.m. We're going to say yesterday because it's going to be out tomorrow morning, that I got about 150 some odd DMs about the whole shadow nerfing thing, right? Yeah, we're going back to that for a second. There's a reason why. I'll explain shortly. My saga is almost done with it, but I think we're far from done, and this is gonna just escalate. Okay, so I had a DM and I can't for the life of me find it because I had so many of them, of somebody sending me a Korean link to the to the forums, and looks like they're actually trying to sue Netmarble for this. So hear me out. I want to talk about this. This is very important, okay? We know how upset the Korean community has been over the game. It's clear. As a matter of fact, I'm on the Korean forums right now. You guys can see here, KR forums, right? And if you start looking through this, holy jumping, it's dramatic up in here. Like I could become Tectone in this place easily and start bringing up that drama. But shout out to Techie. I'm just messing around. I barely ever call you anything. This is the first time figured one bald man to another. Anyways, this kind of killed me here because I've seen shadow nerfs happen in games before. All right, seen it happen, pretty clear. And then you know what normally the result is in global is people will start quitting, people will stop spending. Some people just don't even care, right? They're like, oh, whatever, who cares? I'm enjoying the game still. I'm gonna move on. The Korean community, they don't play that. They're literally hiring lawyers, and they're the post that I saw. For the life of me, cannot find it. Pretty much said that if you want to join the lawsuit, I will pay for your lawyer fee. So whoever this whale is on the Korean side is looking to really jump in. Now, I was like, you know what? I need to get into this. I need to go down that Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole and just kind of see how deep this goes, and it goes deep, guys. Like we're talking about, so there's like two factions here. Maybe there's three factions. There's the faction that really hates what's going on, and they're really putting their foot forward and being like, hey, you know what? We're not putting up with this. We're not gonna take it, right? That kind of scenario. And then we have the other faction, the complete opposite, and we're like, you guys are just whiny bitches. Stop complaining. Like, just play the game, enjoy it, have fun. And then we have the other faction who just wants to report normal problems, okay? So let's kind of go through this and talk a little bit about how upset people are. Now, there's going to be certain terminology here that you may have not seen before. I'm going to kind of help you out with it. So the word fold, okay, is quitting. Fold it, right? You fold something, it's done. Close it. Chapter's over, move on with your life. So you guys can see here, even if you do it, it's shit. Even if you don't do it, it's shit. Just a quick example of if that's the case, then fold it. So just again, the way the terminology is used, right? So I'm going to talk about this real quick. So let's take a look at this. All right, let's take a look at this. This is every single time we see something, it's very sad. Like, this is a very sad forum. This needs to be dark. There needs to be some candles. Cha needs to have her eyes X'd out. Jinu needs to be crying. This is a very sad forum, and it makes me feel sad if it's just going in. So bear with me. I may be going through some emotions here, okay? I miss Cha and I feel sad every time I come to the forum because a true user who was serious about the game and the users left. I feel sad every time I come to the forum because, okay, so you guys can see users are leaving. How much fun must the casting challenge be to set up a boss once a week? Let's see here. I'm sorry to bother you while you're on fire, but has anyone checked KB Pay? Today is the day to post about product update, which is the main update of, let's see, Psy. Like, it's just so sad, guys. Let's just see. I'm first come first serve. I'm giving away, okay, redemption codes. That's fine. How do you build a 20? Hold on. For those who are planning an interview, I have uploaded. Let's just see here. What is this? Oh boy. What did I just? Son of a. What did I just hit? Oh my God. Back out. Abort. Mission. What was that? All right, I'm not allowed to do that again. I might get canceled for that one. Jesus, guys, what is happening right now? This is dangerous. I have a request for Hunters of National Power. Hold on. Their appearance of water. Netball's working hard, but it's cool for lunch. Instead of cold noodles, how about falling into the sea and not coming? This is like, look at this. Instead of cold noodles, what if you fall into the sea and don't come out? Like, great food, by the way. But is that like telling them just go drown yourselves in the sea? Is that what? I don't know what. Again, some of this I'm a little bit off on, but let's just keep going. Let's see here. This gets crazy. Hold on. The future is uncertain. I try to collect them. Even if you work hard and collect and draw, you will still get a lot of points. Even if you break the workshop, only blessings come out. I wonder if one yellow come out one at a time. This is assuming the legendary drops from the workshop Blessing Light. I don't want to spend money, but there is no way to increase my investment without spending it. Are you all in the same situation? Should I fold it? Should I quit, essentially, right? And it just goes on like this. it just goes on. Like, this guy's got mad because he got 2 Jin Jewels. God damn, bro, he's good now. Don't worry about it. You know, and then you have some people who are just like, yo, just shut the F up and play the game, right? It's crazy. Yeah. It's unfortunate because I feel like the way we view things and the way the Korean community view things are so different, right? I feel like the main thing, I give all credit to God and Marvel for giving me so let's loosen up a bit. I like that. So this guy's saying loosen up a little bit. You damn whiners. Here's one. Every time I come to the forum to get information on events or strategy, I frown because of whining that happens like dogs. Stop whining. Please stop. You see people are upset about that, right? Yeah. Look at this. You said you had a year's worth of content ready, you effing idiots. LOL. It looks like you were only thinking about hitting the back of the user's head. There's no way to hold back the swearing, you deceivers. Like, it's crazy, bro. These guys really scammed me from the very beginning by claiming, like, what does this one say? By claiming to be the final person. They say you can't change dogs' bad habits. Well, the test version's a false. F bastards. I'm writing this to, like, it's crazy, bro. It gets pretty. The whiners are whining again today. Oh my god, man. Okay, here's another one, right? Look, this one here. This is what we discovered. If the users hadn't discovered it, it would have continued, and that's just submarine patch. I was already annoyed because I had nothing to do if I played it, but my trust has dropped so much that I'm quitting my 7,700. This is probably the account, probably a whale account, right? So I gotta say this. Listen, I gotta say this, right? And this is, I think, the same thing. This is just a repeat of this. Let me just see if there's another one here. Okay, so here, 7,000 magic stones rewards. Does that make sense? Those who like that are I'm sorry, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so those who like that a lot are pigs. Think of it as pickup ticket. LOL, it's ridiculous. And you're only going to give me second and fourth birthdays. This is so level-headed. They're just going to throw away non-paying users. And look at the notice I wrote. Preventing relapse. I'm just saying it out loud. You never make scarecrows, right? This means that something like this could happen in the future. Of course it can happen. Then what about us? Every time a patch or a new character comes out, we have to check the existing characters besides this game. Bro, what did I start? I feel like this was me. Because this all happened literally as I dropped this video. August 5th. What the hell did... Please recommend other games. I'm tired of swearing. I'm really tired of swearing. Oh my god. Look, I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't want to make light of this. And I think it's because of who I am and what I've been through in life, right? And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think the issue here stems from a couple different things. I think a lot of people are clearly disappointed, right? I think people are very disappointed that Netmarble did this. And they are very disappointed because I reported it. And then they instantly reacted, right? And it almost felt like, look at this. From the game's opening critical hit bugs, he was confirming files. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, it's a national case. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like a lot of people are pissed, and rightfully so. And I don't want to make light of the situation. Like, I don't want to dog marble. Jesus. I don't want to say that these guys are doing everything wrong because honestly, the devs have done a lot right, And I don't want to sit here and shit on them the whole time because I think that's unfair. I think it's unfair. And from my own experience in life, you can do one of two things, right? You can accept the apology, just like you would with your kids, just like you would with a friend, just like you would with anybody else. You know, a company, when somebody messes up on giving you a medium fry, you ordered a large and they give you a medium, and they apologize. You paid for something, they apologize and they give you an extra fry. You're like, hey, look at that, I got double fries, no harm done. Listen, I understand people's frustration. I totally get it. It's gotten to the point where, like, people have lost a lot of trust in Netmarble, and Netmarble had a hard time already keeping that trust from all their other games and all the other shitty things that they were doing. But I'm at the point where, like, they've done a really good job communicating, right? They've done a really good job communicating, and I don't want to make everyone go against Netmarble. That was never the idea here. The idea was like, hey, Netmarble, you kind of messed up. Hey, you know what? How are you going to handle this? They literally came out with less than 12 hours of an apology. Like, apology and compensation and fix. So, I don't think what they did was, and it's crazy because a lot of people are upset about them for that even, and I'm just like, listen, like, it's gotten to the point where, like, people just need to sometimes take a step back and just think how you would handle real life. And this is real life at the end of the day, right? I work in IT. When we send out patches, human errors happen. People have problems, we go back and we fix things. And we will send another patch note out being like, hey guys, here's a new patch note, apologies on our end. You know, I don't work in the gaming industry, so I don't send out any rewards, but we have service level targets we have to meet, or service level agreements, SLAs, that we have to meet in any IT organization. And if you mess up, you mess those up and you pay for it, right? And in their case, they're paying for it. So I think it's a little bit much, and we're still reading this, right? Because I'm still blown away by how much traction this got. I've never been. Look at this. That was hopeless. Everyone it's crazy. Like, some of the things I'm reading here, it's crazy. And you know, I don't know if this is it my stuff that caused this? Does somebody else do this at the same time as me? Like, I don't understand where this is all coming from. I'm pretty sure I do have somewhat of a Korean base that watch me, but I didn't think, anyways. It's not about taking credit for the point. The point of this was, I think we need to just kind of step back and let things work out, right? Yes, they've messed up before. Yeah, the crit damage bug was huge. These shadow nerfs are obviously pretty big. There's a lot of bugs in the game, but we're in 2024. What game comes out without bugs nowadays, right? Anyways, I'm not defending Netmarble in any way, shape, or form here. I'm trying to be level-headed about the situation because I think there's a lot of extremes going on. There's a lot of extremes of people quitting, and there's a lot of extremes of people not quitting. Never mind, that's not an extreme. Quitting is normal. You quit if you don't like what they did. Cool. Hey, that's all the power to you. I think this is extreme where it's like people trying to sue a company over shadow patches or what could have been simply a mistake. So what I'm trying to say is, I think we need to kind of wait to see what the response is. If this was the only response we got, which is, I guess, them giving us a refund. Oh my God, there's so much cussing. Them giving us them fixing the nerf, shadow nerfing, and then giving us a compensation. Is this acceptable? Yeah, I'll be honest. From an IT company, yes, it is. To the client, like, we're not CEOs of companies. We're not stakeholders. I mean, we kind of are stakeholders, I guess, in this game. So they could technically give us a little bit more of an explanation of what happened, and I feel like they may, right? But is it required? Not really. Not really. They've apologized. They fixed it, and then they gave us the Essence Stones as compensation, and further Essence Stones for people who were actually affected by the advancements being nerfed, right? Which makes a lot of sense. But this whole thing, I think, is a lot. I think it's a lot. I do agree with some of them. I do agree with some of these angry remarks. But at the same time, I think it's a lot. And I don't want to diminish. I don't want to. Yeah, see, somebody else did it as well. Look, 13 hours ago. So, like, when was mine out? Hold up. Let me check. When was mine out? If I go back to mine. How long ago was mine? Let's go to mine for a second. 22 hours ago. So somebody definitely watched mine and came up with this. There's no freaking way that this wasn't happening without that, right? So somebody obviously watched it. So I think what happened is somebody watched mine, created their own, and obviously the Korean community watches this guy, and then they went there. Yeah. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. Like, look, I love this game. I love the community more than anything. I actually do like the devs. I do think they're doing really well. But to see the amount of hate from the Korean side is unreal. And again, to me, I think at the end of the day, this is a game. Like, this is a game to me, and I'm here to have fun. I'm here to chill with a community of members. I'm not here to, like, This is not my life. I got kids, I got a wife, I got a career, I do content creating, I go to the gym, I play sports. Shit, I talk to my neighbor, like sometimes. You know what I mean? I garden, you know, I play the flute. No, I don't play the flute. That's crazy. I wish I did play the flute. That'd be kind of crazy. Or the guitar. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like there's so much more important things in life than this. And I think a lot of people are just taking it to extreme. I know I've yapped for a while. 15 minutes of this shit. I can't. It's hard to find the words to say in a situation like this, because like I don't want to make it seem that it's not a serious situation, but I also don't want to make it seem like it is a serious situation. I'm like on the fence where, like, you know what, I don't want to see this happen again because I think it's shitty, but at the same time I don't know what's going on in the back end. Like if this is a real situation, so here's an example of things that could happen, right? Let's just say somebody on the developer team messed up, okay, and then somebody saw my video or somebody else's video, doesn't matter whose video, and was like, hey, you're in charge of this. Go back and check your logs. What happened last patch? And they're like, oh shit, I messed up. I can fix it, no problem. It's a quick fix. Blah, 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 blah. Scripting, whatever the case may be, right? Some code, you're back to square one. And then that's how easy to fix it. So, and they're quick to reply. What would have been more shady is what they did with the crit damage, where they took a whole month to fix it. So these are easy fixes, right? So this is why I don't want to say like, yes, they knew what they were doing. Like, why the hell? What, like, it just baffles me. Why the hell would they buff these characters but then shadow nerf them accidentally or on purpose? Why would you buff and then shadow nerf? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Do the Korean community base have to be this upset? Do you think they have every right to be this upset? I'm just curious to know what you guys think, because I'm 40 years old, man. I'm turning 41 this year, and I got a lot more in my life to be upset about than something like this. Like, yeah, I want to give back to the community, and that was the whole point, is to be a voice, to give back to you guys. But did it take me to this extent? Hell no. I don't lose sleep over this at all. Saitama even showed up, bro. Anyways, guys, sorry for the yap. I know it's a lot. Just let me know what you guys think. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.